I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Scam I am.
Let's talk. So yesterday we left Nanyuki, and Nanyuki was serene. It was beautiful. We felt a peace there that I ain't never felt.
It was connecting with the earth in its most purest sense.
We left Nanyuki, we got on the road. It was about a 3.5 hour drive to Nairobi International. That was a long drive, to say the least, and a bumpy ride. Okay. We get to Nairobi and we get our bags checked and we check in. We then head up to the counter. And this is where things get interesting.
We went up to the ticket counter. Everything's going smoothly until she asked for our visas. So we give her our visas, and at that moment, it's like everything started to change.
The energy started to shift.
Yeah, so she went and she asked multiple co-workers about our visa because she said that she had never seen our visa before, which was the first red flag. It was a legit visa, but with going into Uganda, we would require a return ticket. And so as we're at the ticket counter, we're now having to put in for a return ticket from Uganda in order for us to even get our tickets.
Because we got our visa through Kenya immigration. And with Kenya, the East African tour visa is Kenya, Rwanda, and Uganda. However, in Kenya, if you have a child traveling under the age of 16 with an adult, they do not require a visa. Now, this is where clearly we failed to do our due diligence, because in Uganda, it's different. The children do require a visa. And so this posed a hiccup. Now, luckily, the lady was very thorough in what she was doing. She even reached out to Entebbe International and confirmed whether or not they would need that visa, and they would. And so therefore, we couldn't book that flight. Didn't book the return one either. But wait, there's more. We do have another trip planned in 5 days. However, our booking was already for Uganda, so we had to cancel that reservation. We now had to make accommodations for this period that we're gonna be in Nairobi now. One of the biggest lessons for me, have a plan B. Things operate differently here. In the States, you make certain bookings and stuff, maybe they let you know ahead of time that you're gonna need that. Here, these are countries, not states. It's easy to make a mistake. We're a prime example of that right now. And we're already frustrated. So we're trying to find somewhere, get the babies in, get them settled, get them fed. We done been in the car for almost 4 hours, right? We find a place. Beautiful place on booking.com. Beautiful place, lovely, had a pool and everything. I'm like, yeah, this is what we need. After such a chaotic morning, this is what we need, okay? Next 5 days, we can chill, get in the water, whatever the situation may be. I call a friend of mine, and he comes back to the airport. He's actually who drove us from Nanyuki to the airport. He comes back to the airport, he picks us up, no problem. But wait, there's more.
So we are driving around and cannot find the location. Asked a security guard at one of the properties in the vicinity of where our booking is if they've heard of this place. They look like they have not.
They have not.
Then they say, oh, well, there's something kind of named like it down the street. As soon as you go past the German, the embassy, then it'll be right after it. We get to the security guard.
He pulls up to this gate. He asks the security guard. The security guard goes, "You like the third car that's come and asked for this location that is not here. When it rains, it pours. Get your umbrella, because this is a Class A scam.
It's a breezy ass scam.
I'm sick with it. Like, sick with it. Here we are. We've already gone through this chaotic morning at the airport with the visas. Now we booked this place that looked like it was a dream, and we get here, all our belongings in the car, pissed off, and no one to take it out on.
And I was hungry. I'm pretty sure they was hungry too.
And just knowing that, what renewed my faith in that moment though is, man, we've prayed.
So as we were to go back, as we were leaving from Nanyuki, I took a moment to just be in prayer and to ask the Most High to, look over our trip, to allow for His Spirit to rest on all the people that we had encountered. Interestingly enough, when we were getting all of these hiccups at the airport, I was frustrated. And I had to check myself, because one of the things that I had prayed in specific was that, if it's not meant for us to go, then place a wall there. And I think a lot of times when you pray and you ask the Most High to protect you and things don't work out the way that you want them to go, it's almost discouraging. But I had to, again, check myself and realize that the Most High had heard you and had honored those prayers. Not only the prayer that I had prayed before we had got there, but also all of our family and our friends who are in constant prayer over us. The Most High has honored that. And so it's difficult when you're going through certain things and it seems like it's a stumbling block after another, to not see that those stumbling blocks are your blessings. Those stumbling blocks are your protection. Because I genuinely believe that right now where we are is where we were meant to be.
For me, I realized the Most High was saying, your wife is unharmed, your children are unharmed, you are unharmed. The resources will be restored. And so we wanted to share this with you guys, not to be discouraging, but just to let you know, know that the Most High has already worked it out. And the Most High had to check me. You said He checked you, He had to check me. He said it's easy to be encouraging when everything's going smooth, when you can see your manifestation taking place. But what about when it's not? Do you keep that same energy? Get your plan B. Do your due diligence and stay faithful.
One more thing that I would like to say to the brother that scammed us.
Be blessed.
Be blessed. Be blessed.